Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, this is Nelson for GamesMatter, and today we're playing Moonrise. And exciting, I think it will be, I'm going to have to look that up real quick. I think it will eventually be free to play. Right now you can buy it and get some really cool goodies. It's created by Undead Labs. Moonrise is made by Undead. Still wiped out from VBS this week. Moonrise was created by Undead Labs, the studio behind really unique open world zombie title, State of Decay. It has a number of microtransactions in it, etc. If you buy it during this early access period, it is in early access. But I think it will eventually become free to play, so everyone can at some point come in on the fun, if I remember correctly. Let me know if the sound is okay, so I can take care of that. We're gonna begin in just a second. Yeah, it will eventually go free to play, so everybody can get in on the fun at some point. I assume once it gets out of early access.
It's fine.
Alright, so mixing up the Twitch thing, and then we'll get started. Moonrise. And here we go. Here's Moonrise. We're going to be giving away 3 copies on the GamesMatter on the GamesMatter HQ Twitter account today. So head over there ASAP if you want that. And again, it will be free to play. The free to play systems are fairly fair. So, yeah, you aren't missing. Yeah, get in when you can. Support the developers at Undead Labs. Just many thanks to them for making this possible. And without further ado, I'll get into the game. Stop rambling. Sending out the tweet. Here we go. This is the central map. As you can see, it's a pretty big world, and you can go to the different nodes. I'm not sure if I want to go to Thorn Heath right now. Move my little Nelsonus. I think they said that my character is 12, which makes his beard much more awkward. Here we go. You play as a warden, and what's happened is that this weird stuff is happening with these things called the Solari. And they're being corrupted and turned into Lunari. And so you need to save them, train them. It's like Pokemon, but real-time battling with your Solari. And it's free to play, so that's cool. These are the creatures I have thus far. I'm especially a fan of this one and this one. No offense to the rest of you guys. You guys are all important in your own special way. They're not. Okay. The shop. I don't particularly want any of these things. Although deflect might be really helpful, but Man, not sure. Apply slow. Applies dizzy. Relics apply effects to your character. Your character can do attacks as well. Whereas Solari skill items can have your Solari do interesting things like deflect or block. It takes 18 seconds for that to activate. Once you apply it to your character and you activate it during battle, I just don't know. Don't know if I want to spend money on that right now. We shall see. First, let's see if we can get. We have different quests. They want me to get a Shell Fox and a Wigglebee. I have a Growly and a Buzzle already, so I need a Shell Fox and Wigglebee, and the place to get those actually coincide with my current story quest. Deep into the ruins. The Crumbling Ruins dungeon. And how I would get to that is by going onto the map and going to Thornheath. Yeah, so weird stuff started happening to the Solari. They're turning to Lunari, and you're helping. And that when you defeat them, you take off their corruption and save them, and you can actually have them become a part of your team. I think any character you defeat. Just to show you what that looks like real quick, we're going to fight some Lunari. There's no voice acting, so I really hope I'm not saying all this really wrong. Uno momento. How's everybody doing today? So I drag my warriors into battle. I think I'm dragging this dude and this dude, the Hatchwing and Nemone, whatever that is. Those little arrows mean that they are vulnerable to that type of damage. So I'm going to use my fire against them and do a basic strike on this Growly. That's really... Oh! He took out one of my dudes. Now he's sick. I need to help him. I'm hitting the Growly with poison. And him and the Buzzle are cured. Those stars, I assume, mean that it's easier to level them up. But since I already have one of each, I'm not going to bother. Got some XP, except for the dude who fainted, unfortunately. Let's go out and defeat that dungeon, shall we? And there's another warden. I can battle with them in real time. You're not sleeping much, so you will watch the stream. The interface seems very mobily. It's Pokemon on steroids, kinda. Looks pretty cool. Thank you. It's many thanks to Undead Labs for making this possible. We're also going to be streaming State of Decay today. It is kind of Pokemon on steroids and for the PC. And the interface seems very mobily because I think it is not only not only is it on mobile as well, being a free-to-play game, but it will eventually be a free-to-play game. Today you can get it free from at GamesMatter HQ, and get in right now with some special bonus goodies. But aside from that, I think it's also cross-play with tablet. So if your friend has Moonrise on his phone or tablet and you have it on PC, you can actually play with each other, which I think is super, super cool. So I'm going to explore floor 2 of the dungeon. take some health items with me. I do not remember what this does. I assume it's something good. I really hope it's something good. Is it something good? Cost me 50 coins to go in the dungeon. You must pay me 50 coins to die. Well, thank you, Mr. Dungeon. I'd love to. Most wardens make it about this deep in the ruins before running for home. I really like the music in this game. Just throwing that out there. Reward. Bold slash. Target through enemy. Strength target enemy. I just got a new skill that I can apply to one of my Solari. Oh, so this was actually a treasure room. It's kind of procedurally generated, I think. That's pretty cool. Here's a battle. I need to start queuing up some attacks. He's vulnerable to, I think, to water. If that is water damage, I'm dealing right there. And I was able to up my frame rate, so that should help with seeing the game as it is. They took out my Hatchwing again. One of them is a Shell Fox, which I need to complete a quest, even though I won't be using him. So, get on in, Shell Fox. And Growly, you're dismissed. Occasionally heals when it attacks. Essences you can apply to your Solari instead of just a basic level up system. Okay. Hatchwing. I just healed it. So, how should I put this? Instead of a basic level up system, although your Solari do level up, you can actually apply essences to them to make them level up in a certain way. If you want your very quick fighter to have a ton of armor as well, you can just level him up using a number of armor essences, which would make him your unique Solari that's tailored in a way that's specific to your playstyle. It's a really interesting way of going about it. I personally like it. This dude seems very evil. Very evil indeed. Let's get him. Seems he's vulnerable to fire. So, no, not fire. Electricity. And I'm applying some poison damage. A Wigglebee. I needed that for my quest. And he's all so cute, I couldn't dismiss this dude. We won. We beat up this small little toad-like thingy. Woohoo! I got a bigger reward since I opened up all three instead of cowering. Oh boy. 3 buzzles. I think they're vulnerable to water, so I'm gonna pull out my water dude and this guy. Nope, they are not vulnerable to water. Abort. Abort. The only person they're going to have to strike is me. They're vulnerable to fire. So, make yourselves useful for something. That is not a fire type. Come on, Hatchwing. Hatchwing, really? One shot? You went down that easy? I like how your player character has a significant, I guess, has significant abilities of his own, so you can actually contribute to the battle and stuff, feeling like, why even bother with queuing up actions for this character? Or investing in this character. All he's going to do is just sit there on the sidelines and call him in and look pretty. You have to admit this is a pretty dude. Singbat has a new skill, Sonic Swoop. Cool. I'm so proud of you guys. Grant stamina. I got some strength and speed essence. I can apply some speed essence to one of my more hard-hitting fighters. Make them even more lethal because they can do stuff really fast. Finished my quest. There's a peaceful Solari hiding inside every crazy violent Lunari. That's an interesting way of putting it. Also, this could be super useful for the museum. Riley runs the museum over in the bay. Where is this? The Gateway. He runs the museum there. It's online multiplayer? Yes, you can do online multiplayer. You were surprised to see the State of Decay devs doing a Pokemon-like. It seems a way away from what they have done before, says Fallen Shogun. It'll be interesting to see how it evolves, as it were. How difficult is it to get your head around the combat mechanics? It looks a bit difficult going from unit to unit queuing. If you use hotkeys and etc., it isn't all that difficult. Like, Crutch is level 20. I'm not gonna mess with him. I'm a level 10. But I can go somewhere where I would be able to fight some people. But yeah, it's not that hard to get your head around. It's just real time, so you don't really have all that much. You kind of need to start memorizing. Okay, this is vulnerable to this, so I need to call in this Solari. I hope it doesn't die like Hatchwing every single time. Additional training. No additional training for me. But yeah, State of Decay devs. Yeah, this is interesting that they went from this open world, very brutal, uncompromising survival game to this very cute. Almost, it reminds me of the style of Free Realm's creature battler. But they're both very, from what I've spoken to the developers, even already. We're going to have a full interview with them up here soon on games-matter.com. But from where I've heard from them, they're both very. These are both Moonrise and State of Decay are both very systems-driven, fun games with a immediately graspable premise: open world survival game, survival zombie game, and that revolves around building a community and preserving it rather than punching trees. And Moonrise, where you're building essentially your squad of creatures and making sure that they have affinities and they complement each other, and etc. It's just... Oh, this part is unexplored. Let's go. You can't change your Solari or upgrade. You can't upgrade your Solari or change your Warden gear while down here. It's a treasure room. Force Burst, Force Bolt, Speed Essence. Awesome. That's a fight. That's a fight. I know these dudes. Fire should do really well against this one. And this water should do really well against this one. I'm going to zap this Rhizo too. Awesome. So we are able to cure the Rhizo and Rock. I already have one of both, so I have to dismiss them. Yeah, systems-driven games both, so it is interesting to see developers going outside of a particular niche or whatever. Nemone's max health has increased. Yay! I could immediately, I think, leave the dungeon as soon as I have enough pieces, but I'll only get the best reward if I battle through all of it with all the damage that has been dealt to my Solari. Continuing. Ooh, I don't have that guy. Okay. Bring it. Bring it. Fire. Lash. Vulnerable to plant damage, I suppose. He blocked it. Poison. They're vulnerable to poison. Okay, I need to heal him. Thank you, Rhizo. So, I know this is a healer type dude. He's been very useful. So without really knowing what I was doing, I was able to, I think, do a fairly good job of choosing my team for that level, for that specific fight. Skills charge a lot faster, but deals less damage, so I can put a bunch of attack essences on him and build up that aspect of his personality. It looks like Hatchwing has increased health, which will be helpful because Hatchwing has kind of just been sitting there like a sad panda, dying on the first turn. Alright. Last room. We're going to explore this dungeon to its end. Those are fire types, so I'm going to put in this water type. And what else does water? What else does water? That's a plant type. He's just a straight up attack type. One hit. Okay. On to the next one. Those red arrows indicate that they are vulnerable to that type of damage. And blue arrows indicate that they're not. You're all dismissed. And we won. Yeah, if you'd like to get this game, it's currently on Steam Early Access. And I think the full version will be free to play. So, either way, you can check it out. Support the developers. Oh boy. Boss. Water. Let's get my healer. He's vulnerable to fire, so... Man. They got Rhizo. That means he won't level up this time. Yeah, since he was knocked out, he won't get level up for this fight. Oh, Kitsap, it looks so cute. I think I'm doing a very bad job making my recruiting decisions by how cute the animal is, but I think I'm kind of comfortable with that. We won! Victory is ours! And Raizo fainted, because I couldn't heal him in time. You will be missed. Guard Warden, Moondust, Orbs, Torque, Ember Shot. Getting all kind of cool stuff. All kinds, all flavors. And Vicente, or I'm really not good with names right now, said, Did you just complete the ruins by yourselves? Yeah, it's an old tradition, right? We went all the way to the end. No one has done that in years. It's way too dangerous. You guys are nuts. Really? I guess my reference material was a little outdated. Remind me never to speak in those accents again. Well, since we were brave enough to go into the ruins, you scored some pretty amazing gear. You can equip the combat orb like you did the minor relic you bought earlier in the warden section of the main menu. Let's do that. Warden, let's go to gear. This is a combat orb. Where's the combat orb? Crude totem, tough torque. Oh, this is all I have. So I can put a combat orb instead of this crude totem. Upgrade all kinds of good stuff. Reliable torque, tough torque, iron chain. This is better than the torque I currently have, so. I deal more damage with water relics, strength skills, and basic relics, none of which I actually... Kinda crazy how much stronger you've already grown just since we met up. I'm getting rewards every 5 seconds. Get back to the Gateway Guild Hall to find out where you'll be stationed. I need to talk to Guild Master Agatha. I defeated 3 Fire Lunari. Completed that quest, so I'm gonna get some stuff, right? Please tell me I'm getting some stuff. Your Hatchwing is cursed. The keys to capture critters, how do you get them? They regenerate every half hour. Graphics are kind of a mix of Free Realms and Torchlight. I would agree with you there, Tixter. I was worried that monsters would actually start to look as weird as the new gen Pokemon got, but they actually seem unique and well designed so far from these lower level, I assume, mobs. And they asked what Free Realms was. It's a kind of a family-friendly MMO by Sony. I guess I wouldn't be playing this for dialogues, lol. True, true. There's no voice acting, so I had to supply it myself. Speaking of... Yeah... The monsters are all have a very pretty unique design. I mean, if you've played State of Decay, you know that although some things can be rough about Undead Labs games, they make good stuff. So, Ameria is a level 6. Let's fight her. I'm just a level 11. Don't mind me. This is totally a fair fight. I'm just a level 11 without a home, trying to fight people that aren't as tough as me. Did she accept my request? Are we gonna fight? Are we gonna scrap? Yes, we are. This is online multiplayer, guys. Nelsonis versus Ameria. I'm gonna see what she has first. Okay, that's... I can apply a fire dude and water. How does water not counteract fire? Zappy zap. She's going after my body. She's going after me directly. Oh, she took out one of them. Whoa, what the heck is that? Okay, reminder. Don't try to get up on people by somehow thinking, oh, I can totally take this. Oh my gosh. They're almost dead. This is very bad. No. Okay. Bad idea. Very bad idea. All of these were bad ideas. Heal yourself, heal yourself, heal yourself. Come on. No. Okay. For future reference, never be like, haha, I'll be so cool, I'll just take down all the tiny level people. No. That isn't how it works. That is not how it works. Do not run away from me, drifting urchin. I also want to show just how terrible I am at this game against you. Hello, Kempy. It's nice to see ya. The countdown in the top right corner, that will regenerate my keys so I can recruit new minions. Drifting urchin, I want to fight you. I know it's a bad idea, but I want to do it anyway. I think I'm going to try to go against Mario one more time. Switch up my warden skills. Nope, he doesn't want to fight me. Understandable. We're going to head to Gateway, I think, take on one more quest or so. And then we'll start the giveaway for this game over at GamesMatter HQ. The trainers are still recovering from final exams. Can you help us out and deliver a Hatchwing? She's got an eye for talent, cheeks, and the whole faculty expects big things from you. No pressure, right? Tell you what, if you have a second, swing by the guild hall. I'll give your team a shakedown before you leave town. They're going to shake me down? I'm not sure I want that. Time to go to Thornheath, recruit a Hatchwing there. I don't want to... I put so much time into this one. Ooh, supernal plane. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to fight either. Doesn't hurt to try though. Fight some Lunari. Alright, so I need a water type. And I'm assuming a beast type. Boom. Vulnerability. So apparently stone types are vulnerable to water, because water erodes stone. Nice forethought. But yeah, you can only recruit every 2 hours. Your keys will regenerate if you've used them. So, and you use keys to recruit new types of Solari. If you don't have those keys, you can't recruit the Solari. So, yeah, that's one of the free-to-play aspects of the game, the keys, which I think you can't even buy. You can't buy them in the store. That's just how they work. You can buy Solari tokens, so you can be like, hey, I want to see if spending money on this token allows me to get a really good Solari. And do that. Doesn't really seem like pay to win, just some boosts. All 6 Solari on this team are 3-star. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of bang for your buck. That's, the people that she was using against me to kick my butt, those, I think, were bought with the Heartbeat starter pack. Yeah, a lot of these are designed to help get new players into the game so they don't get stomped immediately. At least that's what it seems like. And I'll be asking them about the free-to-play aspects in the game in our interview at GamesMatter.com. I want me to work with Guildmaster Ibli in Colony. In the colony. In that one colony. He can seem a little cranky to young wardens. Give him some time. And Kumail? Remind me never to say names ever in another Let's Play again. Dear gosh. Yeah. Names, so terrible names right now. Loading. We're gonna spar with this dude real quick. Bring it on. Ah, you think you're water types? Let me show you my electricity skizzles. It never said I had to win. In the description for this mission, it never said I had to win, which is, I think, an interesting indication of how I'm going to do today. Man, this guy is really hitting us hard. Took one of his guys out. Okay. I'm going straight for the trainer this time. Hatchwing. Hatchwing, don't fail me again. Okay. Hatchwing, I have a feeling you're going to fail me again. Don't do it. No, Hatchwing. No. Hatchwing. Did I beat him? I won? Wow. Okay. Well, Growly sure is happy. Fearsome yowl. Everybody, that was a Pyrrhic victory. Just everybody dead. Hatchwing deserves to be made into a chicken pie like it deserves. How big is the game world? Were we looking at a high digits of places to visit, or just a few hub worlds with dungeons on them? Well, this is more of a social area, it looks like, with the shop and a tavern and this museum place. Ameria, I don't know if I want to go against her again after what happened. But it seems like there's several different hub places. Each one has different activities, and often doing an activity at one hub place will require going to another hub place to do another thing that you haven't quite done yet. So it seems fairly expansive, though, you know, mileage may vary for each person. Let's see. Let's go to Curada. Oh. Someone's been playing Cthulhu Saves the World tonight, so this looks so high definition to him right now. Yeah, the graphics are quite good. I told Agatha I'd only babysit one. Oh, I'm not a warden, sir. I'm just traveling with Nelsonis while I do research for my... You're a talker, aren't you? Wonderful. So, I assume he's my cranky mentor. Your first official assignment is to get me some coffee. Hoku keeps his dog my favorite brew at the local tavern. I guess we could do that. Lead the way, Nelsonis! If you're wondering why I'm doing these names, it's because I have officially lost all decency and self-respect. Sir Ibley's new assistant. Good luck with that. I suddenly feel like I should be worried for you, Nelsonis. Unfortunately, my shipment of Guildmaster's Ibley's favorite coffee beans didn't arrive this morning. Some Lunari overturned the delivery cart and won't leave the packages alone. Because it's delicious. Coffee is delicious. Well, you point us in the right direction. I bet Nelsonis can take care of it. I like that I have no voice in this at all. Like, hey, I'm not sure I want to do that. Do I want to attack a bunch of Solari hopped up on coffee? What the heck is that? They're egg types, so water will work well against them. I don't think fire so much, but maybe plants. Fire does not, zapping does not, so my dude will be useless this time. I have my dude do a zap thingy, because some damage is better than no damage. We got him! Egbert. They look so cute. Ah. I don't have enough keys. I need to wait for keys. Or I need to buy them with gym. Buy a gym. A coin. The key with a gym. That's unfortunate. Deals more fire damage. Takes more stone and water damage. Egbert. So he's not a... He's a stone type. But he deals more fire damage. And takes more stone damage. That's strange. So it's a flame. It's a stone type that's vulnerable to stone. Yeah, fairly unusual. Thanks for the help, Warden. Give me a minute and I'll have Ibley's coffee ready for you. Right, coffee. I almost forgotten why we were here. Well, I didn't, Kumail, because I was actually the one fighting. While you're waiting for the coffee to brew, I could use a favor. Unfortunately, some of the younger wardens passing through get a bit rowdy. So you need Nelsonis to remind people to be polite and friendly. So, essentially, I am beating up kids now for coffee. I can do that. Stone and water do really well against fire. A lot of it is logical, so I like that at least. Let's see. Let's do a beast type and a fire type. Hatchwing, I'm trusting you. Please. Do not make this all turn out for nothing. Wow, it evaded it. Growly's out. That's a water type, so of course it's a fire type, so of course water's gonna be good against it. Ouch! Hatchwing! Why? Why Hatchwing? What have I done to you, Hatchwing? What have I done to you? What have I done to deserve this? Every time I trust you, Hatchwing, you just go out and faint. Even Growly, who I never use, does not do that. I would like to challenge another Warden of the same rank. Yes, indeed. Okay, what does she have? Water? There's only electricity and a water thing against her. Oh, I was wrong. Very wrong. They're trying to take out my Buzzle. Yep, I didn't... The word trying did not need to be added there. They did. Fire works good against that zappy Buzzle, because water is actually vulnerable to it. So I was going about this all wrong. Never mind. I'm gonna do a sonic swoop and stun it. Or I was about to. It was about to be really cool, but I beat it, so that's what matters. Yeah, this is gonna be a really hard decision because I put so much time into it. It's a small ramshackle town, but I wouldn't live anywhere else. Well, it seems like a nice town full of kids that you want me to beat up. Okay, he's gonna be impatient. He's be really upset with us if we don't get back soon, but I don't care. You need to take care of business first. I'm sorry, Hatchwing. On to the new. That Kit Zap looks pretty cool. I could use a stone type, so that Tuttle Rock might be useful. It can apply... It can stun people. Strike. Let's see if I can take this Tuttle Rock and make it do some cool stuff. Give it a... strength attacks are weaker, so spirit attacks. Spirit... See if Force Bolt. Or first Force Burst. Enemy front line. What is a front line? I mean, I don't understand the front line, but it takes 18 seconds to do versus Force Bolt, which takes 10. Oh. That's how I do it. Force bolt. And force burst. I'm going to go to Hoku's Tavern and challenge an apprentice, which is one rank above novice. Tuttle Rock. I'm not choosing you right now because it's not convenient. Never mind. Continue on with your business. He's my party's healer. I took out another one. Going to heal up Growly. Come on, Taller Rock, you can do this. Beat an apprentice. No. But Taller Rock did fairly well. I think I'll keep it. I can't help feeling the combat areas and the social areas clash a fair bit. They feel like two different games mashed together. It is interesting. They have the town areas and then they have the combat focus areas. Ooh, this is really cool. Did you guys just see that? So here I am, out here. You see that cool thing up against the moon. I'm assuming I'm going to have to fight that at some point. And then as I move, instead of just left and right, I'm actually zooming through an entire town. Get to the guild hall. I get to see this entire town from a new angle. Karo is level 18. Dude, it's Snick. Is 23. Not gonna fight them. I was beginning to wonder if you'd gotten lost. That's not exactly a thank you. Okay, he just told us to get his book and don't touch my stuff. I'm hoping this is like wax on, wax off, and I get some super cool powers, but I kind of doubt it. But that will have to be for your playthrough, because it's time for us to start the at GamesMatter HQ giveaway. I'm going to conduct that real quick, and then we're going to play State of Decay, also thanks to Undead Labs. You'll see our interview with them about both games within the coming week or so. Thanks so much for watching, for supporting #GamesMatter. Remember, Games Matter, and we couldn't do this without you and the wonderful indies populating this industry. We'll see you next time in about 15 minutes, half an hour. Bye.